What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and you're welcome to this beautiful video, guys. My name is Mo, and I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the pros and cons, aka advantages and disadvantages, aka benefits and malefits, aka boons and banes of going to a medical school or a nursing school with a child alone. Emphasis on alone. I mean, there are a lot of people in nursing school, studying with their kids, and they have one or two support around, probably from their family, their partner, their parents, their siblings, or just one or two supports around. But this time around, I'm talking about those of us that decided to, face the whole situation with our full chest. Those of us that decided to be confrontational, okay? And I'm going to be sharing my thoughts with you guys. So before we get right into the video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, okay? Give this video a thumbs up because you're going to like it. So without further rambling, let's get right into the video. Welcome back, guys. So guys, I'm going to be sharing my opinion based on my experience so far and my schedule. So if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Modupe and I am a nursing student at the Medical University of Gdansk. I moved to Gdansk, Poland in October 2021 with my daughter alone. So which means my husband does not live in Poland with me and I am studying here all alone. So guys, I like to give you guys like real life experiences. So I reached out to a couple of other moms. In my class right now there are 5 moms and I'm the only one here with my child. The other 4 do not have their kids in Poland with them, and there are other moms in other years as well. I mean, first year, the second year. These people, we get along so easily because they can resonate with my situation, and I didn't ask them questions about how they feel not having their kids around, and I'm just going to be using all of that to make up my points to share with you guys. Okay, so let's save the best for the last. I'm going to be starting with the cons. So my very first point here is the physical stress. Okay, so first of all, we all know how medical school can be, the schedule. Again, I'm speaking for my school. Okay, I'm sure there are some other schools that probably do not have this very tight schedule and everything, but I am speaking for where I'm studying right now, and the schedule at the Medical University of Gdansk is a bit tedious. Okay, so we start our lectures sometimes as early as 7 and then we are ending as late as 8 p.m. Okay, so the schedule is really tight, and in between all of that I have to cater for my child, take her to the kindergarten, pick her up from the kindergarten, cook and do some other stuff. And guys, believe me, it's not easy at all. I'm always like running around. My friends know me. Before we end the class, I've packed my bags, I'm out. Sometimes I don't even wait till the end of the class. If you've been watching my vlogs, you will notice I don't stay to the end of my classes because I don't have a choice. I mean, I can't leave my daughter stranded, right? So I'm always like running around. If I'm not running to class, I'm running to drop my daughter, or I'm running to pick her up. If I'm not running to pick her up, I'm running to do some shopping. And it's just so crazy, guys. Like, I can't even explain. I don't know how I can put this in words. At some point, the stress got so much that it took a toll on my health. Those in my class usually pity me because they know how crazy it can be, how I'm always like moving around and everything. So guys, I can't explain it all, but we move. So I'm in my 3rd year now, so it's ending gradually. The next point here is the finance. Obviously, you're going to be spending more because this time around you have someone else with you. I made a video about the cost of living with a child as a student in Poland, and I'm going to leave the link to the video in the description box and also link it up here so you can watch that video and you can have an idea of how much I spend in a month, especially when it comes to feeding. I'm really not that type of person that is big on exploring food and cooking all sort of things and everything like that. But with a child, I don't have a choice. There are days when I would wake up and I would just feel like, you know what, I think a cup of coffee is enough for me today, or a cup of tea. But with a child, you can't do something like that. You have to cook, you have to buy this, you have to buy that, you have to buy toys, you have to take the child out once in a while, paying the babysitters, like a lot of things. Honestly, the expenses, it's overwhelming. And that's why I would advise that to have like a solid sponsor, because it go weigh you down. Oh. Okay guys, so the next point I have for you guys is the time. Guys, takes absolutely no time like to take care of oneself. Okay, I'm going to be using my day-to-day schedule, for example. Okay, so usually I would wake up by 4 or 3:30, and that's because I have to like probably study or make a presentation, for class, or do one thing or the other between 4 and 6, because by 6 I have to, prepare breakfast, head into the shower, um, do the same thing for my daughter, and get her to school on or before 8. So between 6 and 8, I have to do all of that. And then I head over to my class, and then we have our classes all day long. Sometimes I have to leave the class earlier than usual, especially when we have classes that extend till the evenings. So most times I leave my class by 5 to go and pick my daughter from the kindergarten, and then we head home. I have to help her study. I have to give her dinner and everything, and then we'll call my husband. And before you know it, it's 8 p.m. For someone who wakes up as early as 3:30, it is only right for me to sleep early. So by 9 latest, I'm asleep. Everyone in my class, they know if you send me a message by 9, you're on your own, because I'm not going to respond until around 5 a.m. the next day. So that's exactly how it is. And there's absolutely no time to take care of yourself. I'm just grateful that the kindergartens here have, longer times for the kids where they can stay at the kindergarten. Some kindergartens close by 6, some close by 5, just depending on the kindergarten. So there's absolutely no time. Like, I have no time to say I just even want to relax and everything. And if you've been watching my vlog, you realize that I don't really post any activities on my weekends, because my weekends are always very busy and camera is always the last thing on my mind. Okay, so that's how it goes. Like, there's absolutely no time for anything. Another point that I would mention here is freedom. Okay, you don't have freedom. There are times when she would be on break or she would be on holiday, and then I have like hospital trainings or I have classes. I'll have to take her to class with me. There's absolutely no way I can take her to a hospital with me during my practical training, right? And guys, getting a babysitter is not cheap. Okay, I'm going to be talking about this in another video. It's not cheap. Sometimes I get to put her with someone, but what if I don't have someone to put her with? At times when you wake up and you feel super tired, you don't want to go anywhere, you just want to like stay in bed for extra 1 or 2 hours. Sometimes you're so tired that you would even think of ditching the class, but then you have a child who you must take to school by all means, and once you are up, there is no point not going to your class anymore if you can help your child to go to school. There are some places that you would want to go that you can't take a kid to. That freedom to have your life to yourself or have your time to yourself is not just there. So another point here is no social life. Okay, I'm not an extrovert. I would call myself an ambivert. Okay, but best believe that I don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm always with my girl. It is this year that I decided to be intentional. Like, okay, I don't know when I'm going to leave Poland, and it won't be good for me to pass through Poland, and Poland will not pass through me. You get? So I decided to start taking my daughter out like more often than before. And if you've been watching my vlog, you'll notice that my life is like a triangle, from my room to my daughter's school to my class, and then back to my room, and then to my daughter's school, and then back to my room. Basically like a triangle. There is absolutely no time. I also sometimes, when my friends would invite me for their get together or their birthday, Christmas and Easter, and most of the time these events are always like in the evenings, and that time just doesn't work for me. So I end up declining most invitation. In fact, all invitation, because I don't think I have ever attended any get together or any birthday batch that anyone has ever invited me to. Even on Sundays when I have to go to church, I think twice, because that's like the only day that I eventually have to rest. And I just end up, attending online service. So that's just it. Now let's talk about the good part, the pros. So the first thing I would say is it teaches you how to manage your time. Okay, for me, I'm a very organized person. I have time for everything. My friends know me. I have time when I want to study. I have time when I want to help my child study. I have time when I plan to take my daughter out, time to go shopping, time to do laundry. I have time for basically everything. Okay, so it just teaches you how to manage your time, and I think this has really helped me a lot so far. My friend Tina came visiting, and we're busy doing something that I got carried away, And the moment I remember that, oh my God, I wanted to do the laundry, she was looking at me. I was like, babe, the machine is not running. And I said, yes, the machine is not running away. But then if I don't do this laundry now, it's going to affect my other schedule. You get? So just having like a regular cycle for my activities, and that's how it goes. So another point is it helps to sharpen your multitasking skills. Guys, I don't even know how I can say that, because for me, I've always been that type of person that likes to do a lot of things at the same time. Before I started shooting this video, I was actually editing a video that I want to upload today. Okay, so right now as I'm shooting this video, I'm actually cooking and I'm checking the time because I'll have to go and pick my daughter very soon. But then, aside all of that, I am a student, I am a cook, I am a cleaner, I am a teacher. I teach my daughter every day of the week, and I also have some other, people that I also, help them with their studies. I am a business owner. I'm everything. I'm a hairstylist, nail technician. I am everything. Just name it. There's just a lot going on at the same time. It's just so sweet to see how I'm able to juggle all of these things and do them all together. Like, it's not easy, but we move. Another point that I have here is it brings out the inner strength in you, okay? Things that you don't even know that you can do before. First, I'll give it to every mom out there. You guys are great, super women all over the world. Being a mom is a full-time job already. Now, coupled with doing other things like studying, working, and all that good stuff, guys, it's not easy. And that's why I give it to you guys. Sometimes some of my clients, when they come around or when they see me on the way, they're like, oh my God, you study nursing with a child, all alone, all by yourself, and we are here talking business again. And then you have a YouTube channel. Like, one of them even confronted me and said, Mo, you're making it seem as if I'm wasting my time. Like, how are you able to, do all of these things together? And I'm like, there is no manual, my dear. There's absolutely no manual. Like, that strength just comes from within. It just brings out those skills that I don't even know that I have before, and I am grateful for that. So another point that I have here is I have time to bond with my child. We became a lot closer. I'm able to raise her the way I want. I'm able to see all of the things that she's doing, how she's growing, how she's eating her milestone, and it's just something of joy for me. I'm so happy that I'm able to experience all of these things with her. I just really like the fact that I'm able to, build that connection with my child. This is not to say those who do not have their kids with them do not build connection, but I just appreciate the fact that I'm able to have my daughter around and we're able to do a lot of things together. It's just really a sweet thing. Very last point that I have here is lesser mental stress. So because my daughter is here with me, I am not really worried about a lot of things. I could remember one of the moms in my class, her son was sick and they had to, admit the little boy in the hospital. And trust me, during those moments, I felt so much pity for her, because it was as if she was just here physically. Her body, her soul, her mind, her everything was right with the child. Like, she was not just herself. And she actually gave me this point. She told me she would have loved to see everything that is going on with them. And for me, I'm seeing everything that is going on with my child. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that there are 5 moms in my class and I'm the only one with my child here. And then I asked them, like, what would you have done? Like, would you prefer to have your kids here with you, or you prefer to have them back at home? 2 of them said, you know what, I'm cool, I'm less worried. The other 2 were like, you know what, I would have preferred to have my kids here with me. So guys, in conclusion, I would say studying with your child, it's not a bad thing. But then, if you have the opportunity to leave your child with someone who you think is competent enough, your parent, your spouse, your family members, honestly, it's not a bad thing. I mean, there is no award for the most stressed mom on earth. If you want to take care of your child in the long run, you have to stay alive and healthy, right? Because the physical stress is so much that I can't even explain it all. But then if you do not have any of these opportunities and the only thing you can do is to, come along with your child, why not? Come and join the group. We'll welcome you with full hands. So give you a standing ovation. So guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you are looking to go and study with your child alone in a medical school or a nursing school outside your comfort zone, like outside your country where your family members or your spouse or partner resides, just let me know what you think in the comment section below. Would you let your child or children stay back, or you would love to, bring them along with you? Just let me know what you think in the comment section. We've come to the end of this video. I hope you guys have been able to, pick one or two things. Please leave your points, your thoughts, your comments in the comment section below. And please make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? And turn on your notification bell. Also give this video a thumbs up and share with as many people as possible. So before I end this video, I've been getting quite a number of questions and also comments about how I manage childcare and how I balance it with my studies, and I'm going to be dropping that video very soon. So please stay tuned to my channel, and I'll see you guys in another one.